What time did you say we're starting at?
3 minutes.
9:30 what?
9:35.
9:35, okay.
So, Bean, so this is going to be for start position, correct?
Yes.
All right. As long as that 11 doesn't win, because I'm sick of him winning these races, I'll be fine.
This is my domain.
Then you went in the house and saw Mr. Depp in the foyer, correct? Yes, correct. And Mr. Depp was trying to urinate in the foyer.
Hey, man. It's a good spot to go with this 11, though. At least you get second every time.
Mr. Depp had his penis out of his
Objection.
pants, didn't he?
Well, fuck, man. You got to get out to them pubs and practice them bitches, man. Fuck. Yeah.
I don't know, maybe you used to do good with me pushing you, Smitty.
I'll stay high for the first lap if I can. Give you guys a little chance.
So.
Yeah, give you guys a little chance. Hey, it's slider car too. I don't have my custom, so that makes a difference.
Yeah.
Not really, but.
I mean, we can run setups if y'all like. For this race, we can.
Nah, let's just keep it sliders. If the whole season sliders, we might as well keep it sliders.
Yeah.
Daytona and Talladega were my first setups I ever made.
2 words.
Probably Daytona was.
Yeah.
Innil.
Yeah.
JK. Roll Tide. Minnie. Potato.
Yep.
Alright, let's go.
I didn't realize that was roll call.
Ready.
Yeah, I thought you were just asking 2 words something. I didn't realize we were doing fucking roll call.
Yeah, I was like, what's up, man?
That's why it took me a second to say something.
Ready?
I guess I should have warned y'all first. Okay. I'm ready when y'all ready.
Go for
Yeah,
it.
I didn't even answer at first because I didn't know what the hell was going on.
What did I do?
Always potato.
Good luck, guys.
I thought about making this a night race so we just have 10 laps shorter.
There you go. Yeah, it's definitely Maple Leaf pouring now. Fucking Tavares got on the lead.
No, my game starts in like half an hour.
What's that?
I'm an Oilers fan. They play the Kings here in a little bit.
Yeah, that's a big game for them tonight. They better win.
We're going green.
Oh, wait, that was yesterday,
All right,
no?
you're coming to the green.
Oh, yeah.
No, tonight.
Did Boston win that game today or not?
I'm not sure. It must have, if anything, it would have just ended or something. Like, I remember the slider car forever.
Inside. Inside. Load clear. Clear high, clear high.
I was trying to let you get by me, Bean. I'm just staying high for a little bit.
I haven't even turned a lap in 2 days. I thought qualifying would have been my warm-up.
I didn't get set up back there.
Who's that talking? Who's that?
That's Road Tide.
Roll Tide.
Oh, okay, okay. A couple new voices I don't really recognize.
Roll Tide, you're spiking.
You guys do mandatory cautions still, right? Or not mandatory, like manual?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a better lap.
Oh,
Smitty in front of me. I didn't recognize the car. I thought that was two-way.
Have you ever known me to run a custom car?
What's that? Custom car?
Yeah, I never ran a custom car. I'd shock him to see.
Tato, are you with us?
yeah, I'm coming up.
Sorry, guys.
Was it the smoothest corner by us?
I hit that bump forward a little bit.
Pothole.
That's it.
Yeah.
The Tato's gonna get the biggest run in the world. I'll tell these guys.
You're at Rosette. I've got to turn damage on. Hey, you alright back there?
Countered.
Wow, that's fast.
If he's in front of you, he'd be the other way around.
Car there on the outside. Right side.
That was unexpected.
Car
I
outside.
expected 95 to come down.
Well, I went that they were gonna block.
Careful, still there.
Oh man, we had two beavers around there. They could not.
Nobody out back.
Let's get in there.
Outside by himself. All clear, no pressure from behind.
We'll get Smitty. We'll go.
That was a better lap.
You know, Potato, when he says 14, talk to you, though.
I can't hear you, man. Yeah. Oh, that's why I'm just back here, man. That's you think. I won't be in anybody's way.
Got a car coming high now. Right side.
We are street.
Nobody out back.
Like it's a preset.
Looking outside now. Got a car coming high now.
Shit.
Still there. Stay high,
Hard
stay
to
high.
Well, they sure left you there, eh, there, Bean?
I didn't know if you were clear.
Yeah, I didn't hear it. Check it out.
Still there. You're all clear up top.
Let's say if y'all need him to get in the back, I gotta get my lane to get in the back.
Careful, still there. At your bumper, clear high, clear high.
That's impressive.
I want to see if I can get that run again.
Still there.
That's amazing.
Looking outside now. Clear all around.
How'd you go back there, Tatum?
I just let off. You guys are getting squirrely, so.
Still
On
there.
side 22.
Outside by himself. Bring her in. You're low on gas.
By this
Harbor
close
on the
to piss off,
outside.
we're gonna go keep
Outside.
That makes sense.
25 coming in this time.
Clear to the right. Look ahead for me. Clear outside. You're almost out of gas.
I'll be on.
I think I had you guys all turned down now. Like 22, yeah, P1 going this time. I'll be right on the yellow lines there.
Slow down.
What's the over-under for black flags?
Car outside. Hold your line.
Yeah, 2,000 miles in there. Good.
Ah, shit.
I wish there was a better way to input your changes.
Wish it was faster.
Clear the pits. Hammer down.
Press the field out.
14's coming out.
That's hard to keep AI up here. Stay to your right. All clear.
Alright, back up a little bit so
Road thing, I'll drop back. For 95.
Still there. Look ahead for me. Clear outside.
Give it that 229-hour lag switch. There you go.
Got a lag switch.
Yep. And last time you relay race, so every switch was like you stream with lag. Everywhere else was fine. So, get the phone call. on something to the left earlier, just you'll let us know what we have to do.
Keep it up. That was your best lap ever.
Do you want to leave this lead?
I can.
What?
And with the switch from the last time.
We were very slow. We kind of lost the time we got back.
It takes a lot. Should be fine. It just kind of hurts the speed. Yeah, as long as you're not like right tucked underneath someone, you should be alright. What do you got? Like 55, 60%?
Next up, we get pick the face off.
Yeah.
I was gonna add a slap on there too, because I was thinking kind of. By the way,
Half down, half to go. This time by.
slow. Time like we just lost the record. It's just clip the apron club. Yeah, somehow that long.
outside. Nobody out back.
Oh, we need you back up here. Oh, we need pull. I mean, like, it's weird. I don't know if you're sure or not, but if you back up to nothing with that car behind you, the 95, I don't get a draft. So even though he's pushing, he's getting the draft, it's not showing that I got the draft. So that's where I think he's able to.
Right side. Clear high, bud. And right side. Nobody out back.
Exhale, hold your breath, make your car a little lighter.
Do you think that really makes a difference?
Maybe on qualifying, right?
I've never seen anyone do that and get the pole.
Car outside. Hold your line. Hold your line. All clear. All right, we need fuel. Let's pit now. We got 20 more laps.
Smitty, you good for one more still? Oh, for tires?
Right side.
All right.
You got room. You're clear. You're low on fuel, bud.
Do you come in this time like that?
Alright, we going this time then or what? Alright.
Alright, go in this time, go in this time. If we're in, so.
Watch your speed, please.
That's it.
It's only one car.
Yeah, there's only one. Were you? Alright.
I'm out.
Austin's out then.
Go ahead, JK.
So, is this yellow flag pit stop then?
Yeah.
What is there even a caution for? What happened?
Two cars got together and one flipped over. I didn't see it.
You're clear of pit road. By himself.
Oh, are we under caution then or what? We are?
Yeah.
Careful,
So, how do I lose the lead then under caution?
All right, clear low.
Who has the lead?
Well, I was leading when the caution was called, but we were going into the pits already.
14's coming out.
So if that's the green caution, though, that's freeze field, I would say. That's a yellow caution.
Are we racing the line or what?
No. Caution came out when we were going to pit road. Pit road is open right now. Let's go. So.
Sorry, you want to come in for a top off?
I'll leave it up to you, Dean.
So, wherever we were when the caution came out, that's where we're going to start.
Right.
Yeah, so 11, 21.
Hard from the outside. Outside. All clear.
Yeah.
Are we going this time or going around one more?
We're pitting if you need it.
Alright, so going around one more.
Yep.
I don't care, man. It's Daytona.
I was wondering if you're going to throw the caution before you get here.
I did the same thing. I did the same thing.
Well, I was taking 4 because the 22 and or the 21, yeah, the 22, they both seem to have to take 4. So
I took 4 the first one stop.
yeah, I took 4 the first time, kind of by
I was gonna
accident.
take 4 again because I thought hell, we made up all that ground. Wait,
I
did you?
took 4 the second time because I would have been by myself in front of the 21 and 22, so I figured I had to take 4 just to stay with them.
Oh no, my left rear sport is like for me to take and
Yeah, that's pretty low. So I was surprised the 22 was pitting when he did, and then that's why I asked you, Smitty, and it seemed like you guys both must have took left sides, or just right on the first one. Yeah. I kind of made a mistake and took all 4, but it seemed like everyone did. But yeah, like this time I did just to stay with you guys.
I don't want to be left.
Guys, we're gonna go green at the restart box for the line.
Oh, it's outside, right?
At the restart zone?
Oh, it's inside even now.
All clear.
Hey, we're going at the restart zone, you said?
Yep.
Is everybody here?
Yep.
What's your speed be right now?
Still there.
I'm at 89. 88. Where is the restart zone?
Stay left. Clear
Just
right.
sit down here?
Got a car
Yeah,
high
that's
now.
it right there.
Look ahead for me.
Oh,
Clear
geez, where are those
outside.
guys? What are you guys doing back there?
Man, 2 never got up.
Well, Smitty, let's go.
Yeah, no.
That was organized.
I wasn't even looking at in the mirror. I was looking to find the restart zone. And I didn't realize you guys were so far back.
No one did a countdown.
I thought you guys were all right behind me. Like I said, I was looking for the zone because I never really used the restart zone. Come on, guys.
Right side. Nobody out back.
No, it took me about 10
I'm
laps to
sorry,
realize
man.
that.
You can't just go all black from 0 to change or to orange. Hard. Oh, man. That's too much of a change. Dog.
Yeah. Like I said, it took me 10 laps to realize it was him.
Is that you, Smitty?
Yeah, I was like, oh, that's fucking Smitty. Like, who the fuck is this guy? Let's see the 21 car on the track now.
Oh, you need 2 words to click now.
What? No. Let's go. I like that idea.
Sounds good on paper.
Line lane's moving. Clear behind you. All clear.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna wait for you right now. Yeah, me too, man. You and whoever else just couldn't wreck. I don't know, about 5 laps later.
I'm gonna catch that.
I was down 22 and whoever else, y'all just couldn't wreck like 5 laps later.
Oh.
So you'll make them ain't gonna matter. The RPM's way too much.
Little curve here.
Yummy.
Gotcha. Now I can see it.
I need 10 solid laps. Concentrate.
I'm gonna do my best. Alright, Baron, you're leading us now. Go on, do what you do. Sure about it.
Got a headlight out on your bumper. You got room. You're clear.
Like maybe a lap and 3/4.
That should be good.
Right side. All clear. No pressure from behind.
This is like
Car outside. Hold your line. All the way to the wall. Left side. Nobody out back. Clear left.
P7 speed.
Yeah, go ahead and do it. That's 3 or now.
Looking inside now. All clear.
Hmm? 4 laps. Nice potato there.
Oh, 14.
14's coming out. What wrong, dude? I was inside the line. Relax. Wow.
No, it's just the way your car exited pit road right there.
Yeah, it was like
I
through a
haven't even
circle.
touched the wheel
It's
yet.
fucking sideways coming out.
Not on my screen.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all panic.
That's what I meant to do when I watched Potato. Car was doing loops.
Got one
Like
outside now. Look
the
ahead
track
for
car or
me.
whatever,
Clear
slide car.
outside.
Alright, 95. They're at least going to pit 1 and
Coming
coming
in quick.
lap.
All clear. All clear. No
Sorry,
pressure from
22.
behind.
Should be alright though.
Oh, wow.
Nope. I I'm definitely glad I didn't put damage on. That would kill the whole front end.
You're almost out of gas. Handful laps to go. That counts 5.
Oh, fuck, I got potholed.
Left side.
You're fucking kidding me. That's a fucking
All right,
caution.
we need fuel. Let
That's
the
a
pit now.
caution.
That's a caution anyways.
What the
Wow, I got fucking potholed, man. I'm
That's
stuck.
my breath.
There we go. Unbelievable. No, that was pure, pure that. Pure fucking whatchamacallit.
Bad luck.
Pure pothole. Yeah, bad luck.
Okay, look who's in front.
Yes, I
Look
lost
at my-
position.
Drive safe.
I'm on the lead lap.
Keep your head on straight. Ready. Ready.
I would have started the same place if I could. Oh, well, fuck it.
Boys, look outside. He's outside. He's outside there by himself. 2 laps to go.
Start that down.
Careful, still there. Stay in line. Hold your line. Stay right, please. Still there.
Oh god, 22, you're gonna kill us.
Hang tight
Wait,
there,
that
driver. All right, let's go. White flag. Still there.
He's all the way down his lane.
Still there.
Oh, come on. Fuck's sakes.
Wait, dude.
What happened again, Errol?
No, I got straight wrecked that time.
Yep.
Hell yeah, Smitty.
That's some fucking shit, man.
Hey, 22.
That's okay. We'll get him next time here.
Barely, dude. Barely. I don't know how the fuck we did it, but we did it. Wow.
Yeah, and that probably resulted in me getting wrecked as well.
I got to the 22's right rear corner panel ready to make it move. He came just a little bit, which got me in the one. I'll straight right off.
Yeah, say we have a redo.
I'm not doing another 50 laps.
It fucking took like what, 20 minutes at most? No, I guess it took more than that.
This was not a league race, so if everybody's down to run a little bit more,
I'm
okay
done.
with it.
Yeah, like redo the last fucking 6 laps. I was flying there too, and then someone got the 24, and he bounced right into me.
No, I'm good.
What's do like a 4% race? It's like 6 laps or something like that.
Hang
I'm
on,
gonna go
though.
watch some hockey. I'll catch you guys later.
All right, man.
Okay. No, we're gonna go with the race that we just ran, unfortunately.
At least it wasn't the 500.
Is what?
Makes it more infuriating. He blocked that hard.
Yeah. Yeah, in a starting position that really matters nothing in the actual race.
Yeah.
But the run that me and Smitty got though was fucking insane.
Well, that's what I mean though. In a race that you could start last and still win pretty easily. Like it doesn't really matter. So what's the point of battling that hard for it? Like, yeah, I know. That's
I
what I
was
mean.
trying.
Yeah, I agree with you.
I was.
Yeah. So you start third
Once
instead of second or something like that. Like big deal.
once they got
Well, that's what I mean. We were talking about a position or two. There's only 7 of us in the fucking race. Oh yeah, definitely keep that in mind. I'm a little annoyed with the track and that ending at this moment. Mm. Well, I wasn't lifting. I was fucking full on for those last 2. Mm.
I didn't want to make my move that early.
Yeah, that sucked.
I saw that, man. I was
Uh,
like, what the fuck? And then
yeah, that fucked me for sure. That was ridiculous. This fucking track. There's like 4 spots that do that. That was a weird one though. I wasn't even down on the apron at all, like on the yellow. I was on the track. It usually doesn't do it when
yeah,
you're up on the track.
you can't touch that double yellow line going in 3. So you can't
I
touch it
wasn't.
before.
I think it happened in the middle of the backstretch or something too. Like it was a weird spot. I had that happen at Chicago in our fucking race Sunday night too. That fucking pissed me off right in the middle of the backstretch. The car just snapped sideways. Yeah, I was wondering
I
with
don't know,
that
man. I
Smitty
want
when
to
I was
push you. That's
following
the only
you.
time where you lag without pushing you.
Ah, well, maybe that helped.
Hey, JK, what was that block? Wait, is that JK that answered?
That was Smitty a second ago.
What? Oh, JK, what was with that block, man? You blocked me to the wall, and then road tie to the apron.
Yeah, in a duel.
I wouldn't recommend doing that in the 500. Wouldn't recommend doing that. We will die. Hey, no, if all y'all would have wrecked right there and I got by, I wouldn't be complained. Like,
Just half. Probably, yeah. Actually, yeah, I want to run that Charlotte race for sure.
I mean, you're right there on the verge of the points lead. I mean, you're still in it. You're
Oh,
not out
on
of it yet.
Friday? Yeah,
Yeah.
I've kind of lost it. Well, now that we're customs, at least, I don't mind it so much, but I was losing interest fast with the slider tracks. I didn't even give a
So why are
shit.
you in this league?
I came to race Daytona tonight. Definitely show up for the super speedways. There's a good chance I'll get the dub usually, so they're worth running.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I was sitting there getting pumped, thinking I'm going for my fifth Daytona 500. I'm psyched. It's been over a decade. It's been a decade almost since I won it last. I've won four just like that and couldn't find my fifth one yet, man. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I
Been
don't know
waiting
if I'll run
for
the full
a
schedule
couple.
here on Thursdays. I'll probably just pick and choose some of the races.
Yeah. So that means you'll be there for Atlanta too, because it's just like a super speedway.
I like certain tracks. I definitely will show up for just because I enjoy them, and it depends on if I'm busy or not on Thursdays.
Yeah.
Like between Friday, Saturday, and Sunday and Monday racing, I try to at least leave Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday kind of open to just do nothing.
Yeah.
Like I haven't even turned this game on in 2 days. That was my first laps around the track in 2 days to start that
I
race.
turned it on today just to make sure I liked what I had for Charlotte and Kansas tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm good with my
Turns out
Kansas
that I
car.
like
I was practicing to Charlotte the other night. And,
turns out I like it handling wise, or tire wear wise. I like them both handling wise. That's whatever. I'm used to racing sliders, so a perfect handling race car ain't my forte of needs.
yeah,
Anyway, it's a good race we give,
yeah,
as always.
yeah.
See some of y'all. I see two of y'all tomorrow. Three of y'all maybe. All of y'all maybe.
What's that?
I may see all of y'all tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
All right. See ya,
I don't even know what time it is. It's probably at 8 o'clock again.
bro. I don't know. Check the schedule.
Actually, there's a chance. There's a slim chance I won't even be able to make it, but I probably will be. Like I might have a meeting at the bank that might take a while, but I might push it till Monday anyways, depending on my tax company. Yeah. Yeah, like that too. I lost a bit of interest in the Friday night league, especially in summertime. Not that I do anything, but it's nice to nice to be able to. Like Mondays is fine, or Tuesday if we go to that because it's fucking the beginning of the week. Like, man, that was some fucking horse shit. Yeah, it's just that was so shocking because I wasn't even in one of the normal spots to get fucking potholed. And then fucking there it goes. And sometimes I could save it, but there was no chance of saving that one. Yeah, that's I think 5 different spots now. I've had that happen. Yeah, we were running good there, and then the game said "fuck you," or "fuck me" at least. Yeah, blew a tire, I guess you can say. Yeah, like if I didn't get hit by the 24, well, if the 24 didn't get sent to the wall, But if you just went up there and stayed up there, I was flying through there and would have at least made an interesting finish. But I was spinning on the fucking in the infield by the time that happened. And last lap ain't gonna get no caution to help you on the last lap. Uh, I hope so. I kind of had a feeling this was gonna get canceled tonight. Anyways, it didn't seem like it was 10 after 9, and I'm sitting here, and no one was on yet. I'm like, and me and Cripple were saying like it should be canceled till next week, especially you got like the owner of the league and someone that's always in it on the first night. You know, that's kind of gonna fuck them the whole season. Well, that's what I mean. Like, if it's the middle of the season, it's one thing, but it's the beginning of the season, so to push it for 1 week isn't a big deal. What was that? Yeah. Yeah, that's something I would do. hey, you don't have to come up with excuses and do that type of shit now, right? Like, I don't have to do nothing. If I want to race, I race. If I don't, I don't. That's what I mean with Bleachy saying, "Oh, I was smoking all weekend with the girl." I'm like, who fucking cares? Like, all weekend? Like, so all weekend you're with her, she can't let you go for an hour and a half? Like, shit, she could sit there and watch. Like, fuck, I smoke all day, like every day. Yeah. Like, it barely even gets me a buzz anymore, except for in the morning. The first one of the day definitely does. Yeah. I always use the excuse to teachers and cops and things like that because I had contacts in. I'd always say, "Oh, I've had my contacts in all day and I work construction and shit." I couldn't really say that in school, but got the construction and working part. But it definitely did make my eyes red too. They after like being in all day long, they would dry out a bit, and it wasn't a lie, but it wasn't the exact reason. It worked. Yeah, fuck. Funniest one was funniest was this the one morning I didn't even have time for a cigarette, and like right before we came in, I smoked a joint, and so then for whatever reason that day we had to go straight to our first period. Normally we'd go to homeroom for like 10 minutes or something. But we had to go straight to our first class. So it was a different teacher. It's this one girl. She was my English teacher, and I had to come up and get a form or something. And when I go up to see her, she's like, "Oh, do you smoke?" And I'm like, "Yeah, why?" She's like, "Oh, I could smell it." And I'm like, "Oh," but I'm like, I didn't even have a cigarette. All I did was smoke a joint. So like, how she would have mistaken the two. But I think it was okay. Like, there was a lot of jocks in that class, and I was a pretty big burnout. And they always used to say shit to me, about being baked and stuff, right? Because none of them smoked. And so the teacher like was completely on my side. Like, she took care of me so much. I wouldn't do my homework, things like that, or have done. She would still give me a good mark, because she saw the shit I was going through, right, with all these idiots. And so she took care of me really good. So maybe she did smell the weed. I obviously wasn't gonna ask her, but I don't know how she would have thought it was cigarettes because it's a pretty distinctive difference. But yeah, that made the buzz so much better too, because I was like half paranoid and shit. Yeah. That was weed. Smoking weed and going to class was fucking. You definitely notice the buzz more in those situations. Because, like, you got to pretend that you're not stoned, right? Yeah, first period in the morning and my first period after lunch were definitely like the first 10 minutes I'd be fine, but then as the weed wore off, I'd be fucking out. Like science, I had science class the one year in the morning, first class. Oh my god, like good luck staying awake through that fucking class. Yeah, my best period after lunch was it was great because same thing like the teacher would lead. It was personal life management, and it was like the nicest, coolest teacher in the school taught it, Miss Amato. Like she was great. Like I'd go in there after lunch, just take attendance, and then she'd leave, so I'd leave, and then junior lunch was happening at that time, so I'd go and burn again with these five chicks. They were the only ones really that smoked it of the juniors. So I go hang out with these five girls and smoke for that period, and then just go back at the end of class. You know, like this teacher was sweet. She caught me smoking outside of the doors one day, and obviously we can't smoke on school premises. We'd have to go like across the street or like right outside the gate by the road. It's technically not school property, but so I'm right by the door. And like at the other high school I went to, I got suspended for that, for smoking right there. The teacher ratted me out. This teacher, the same person like manager one, she's like, "Oh, Craig, you can't smoke right here." She's like, "Come with me," and we go jump in her car and go for a ride around the block so she could smoke too. Like that's pretty cool. She could have got me suspended like almost automatically. Instead, she's like, "Come with me." She could have got fired for doing what she did, like taking a student into her car with her and going to smoke like with an underage. Like that could have been some serious shit. She was cool, man. Yeah, yeah. Like the first high school I went to for 2.5 years was right in town, like in the one town, Amherstburg, and so there was all that shit all over. Like we skipped out so much. I set a record the one year. I missed. I think it was 66 days of school I missed. But I set the record. Like I skipped every single Friday for the whole year. Like me and my one buddy, we would like we both showed up on different buses, and we'd smoke one. We'd go across the street to the store and use the payphone, and we'd both call the school and tell them we were sick. And then Monday morning, just forge a note. It was the auto shop teacher was the attendance guy, so like he was fucking like 70. He didn't have a clue. I'd write the note in homeroom and go bring it in because they'd call you down on the announcements to the attendance office if you missed a day or whatever. So after homeroom, I'd like during homeroom just write a note and go give it to him. So I remember the next year after that, the first day of school, I found one of the notes sitting on one of the shelves. Found one of my old notes by my desk. Like eventually, I got caught because my mom had to come in for something, and she signed something, and they noticed the difference. But it's like, okay, they suspended me. It's like, well, you're giving me time off because I took time off. Makes for a nice long weekend. But yeah, it was fun in the town. The other high school I went to, there was nothing to do around it, so there was really no point in skipping. But that, I don't know, it was great. We would go fucking, there was a restaurant across the street, like the pizza places, donut shops, fucking the little shit mall. There was this spot behind the little shit mall. There was like a pond in that, and it was all like tall grass and stuff like that. So we'd go fucking hide out there for the day. No one could find us. Fucking school. Fuck being in class. I failed that year though. I ended up failing. I got 3 credits out of the 8 for the year, and had to go back an extra semester. But what can you do? It was worth it. It was fun. And plus, who cares? I was only 18, and I had to go back to another semester. Big fucking deal. Like I'm still young, and like the classes I was taking were like the only one I really had to take was like I've always been good at math, so I was in advanced math in grade 10, and that's the year I skipped everything. So I ended up failing that class. So I was a year behind on my like mandatory math credits. Everything else was fine. So I ended up just having to take the math over again, which was a breeze. Like now I'm in general classes and I'm a year ahead of everyone. Like I already went through advanced math. So the shit in grade 10 advanced, they're teaching that like later in grade 11. And so it was, that next year was so fucking easy in math. Like, I think I got like a 90 something percent. Cause like I already knew all of it. I already did all of it. And so, but that last semester was just the math, I think. And then like electronics classes, electrical, like fuck, I took always see advanced electronics. It got like a 98% in it. Like our final exam, the teacher, there's only like 5 of us in the class. The teacher gave us for our final exam, it was an open book group exam. And this is for like always like the highest electronics class you could take in high school. Like I should have come out there like a fucking engineer. But it was just so easy. That teacher, he was cool as shit too. This is at the other school. He was so fucking nice. He was the computer teacher and the electrical teacher, so I had him for a lot of classes. And I remember the one day for our one computer, we had to do a film thing with like there was 3 of us like grouped together, 3s and 3s. And the one dude was like the school bully, and the other dude that we were partnered with was like the school nerd, like dork. And so we decided I was going to be the cameraman, and them two, the bully guy decides that we're going to do a boxing video, and them two are going to box. Oh, it was so great. So at lunchtime that day, Buddy went and got a little bottle of Jack Daniels for us to drink, like a Mickey. And so, because we wanted to have some drinks, and he was going to get all fucked up and just pound the shit out of the dude, and he would have been allowed to, because, like, it's for educational. And they got boxing gloves on. So, but what happened was, like, he had some robes and shit like that, to make it look like boxing, right? And so I didn't know, but he put the robes between the computers, and I didn't know he hid the bottle inside all the robes. Like, and so when we got ready to leave, I just grabbed the robes, and fucking the bottle came flying out and smashed in the computer room on the floor. And the fucking teacher, he just looks over. He's like, "See, class, that's why we don't allow drinks in the computer room." And then he just continued on. The whole fucking tech hall, like there's a whole wing that's all the tech classes. The whole fucking area smelled like whiskey. Like, it's pretty clear. A bottle of Jack Daniels smashed on the floor. He didn't even give a shit. He's like, "Yeah, that's why we don't allow drinks in the classroom." And then he just continued on helping the student. He was helping. I cleaned all the mess up, but left all these paper towels just in the garbage. And like, it stunk like whiskey all day in the school. Like, shit, man, we should have got fucking easily suspended for that. But we did do the video. We weren't drunk, but we did the video, and Buddy just pummeled him. Like, he was just dummying him, and I filmed it all. Like, this is before, like, cell phones with cameras and shit. So, like, the fucking video camera was, like, 1.5 feet long, like the old, like, TV camcorders. Fucking battery pack on it is fucking, like, 4 or 5 times bigger than a cell phone. They were heavy. Yeah. 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 Yeah, these ones were like a mini tape, but then you put that inside a normal VH. Like there's an adapter kind of thing, and it just sat inside the normal tape, and that's how it ran in the VCR. But the things were huge. This is like in like 96, 95. We had to plug the batteries into a light when we were done using them. We had to take the batteries out and plug them in, so it would drain the battery completely. Otherwise, like, if you only did halfway all the time and charged it, it would forget that it would start, the battery itself would forget about that other half of power that it has. So it would only last half the battery. It would say it was low battery, even though there was technically half the power, but it would shut off. So you have to run those batteries on a light to drain them completely so that doesn't happen. Yeah, that's how fucking old school this shit was. And like, seriously, the recorder was probably almost about 2 feet, about 2 feet long, about 6 inches wide and about, 10 inches tall, something like that. It's like a reporter would use, like a news channel. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, it's funny about those batteries. Even cell phones do that. If you charge your phone when it's at like 25% all the time, and you don't let it go right down to zero, eventually you start to see where you have to charge it more often. Like a lot of phones, you get them and they last for like a day and a half, 2 days the first time when you first get them. But like by the end, if you have it for a couple of years, you almost have to charge it every day at least. You're charging it throughout the day because the battery starts to. There's an actual term for it. Like how RAM is random access memory. There's a term for it like that, and it's just the batteries forget that they have power if you don't drain them. Like that may not exactly. Go ahead. Yeah. 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 That's the thing. If you do that, you gotta take the battery out, and then you can run it that way, and it won't fuck up the battery. But like my laptop too, before the wife broke it and threw it in the garbage without even telling me. 12 years worth of shit on there. Just throws it out. Like, you can still use the fucking hard drive. You still got a copy and everything. But anyways, that was the same thing. That one was plugged in a lot, especially once I met her. She started using it all the time. It was always plugged in, and it wouldn't last fucking 2 minutes once it was unplugged. But I don't know if that's the exact reason with the cell phones these days with these lithium-ion batteries and shit. It might be a different reason. But I know old school like batteries in laptops and things like that and camcorders would do that. Yeah. Well, typically most people do, right? Because like they don't want to. If they wait, by the time they need it, it's down to zero, and they got to go or something like that, right? So, especially at night, a lot of people plug it in overnight, even if it's at 20%, 30%, still plug it in overnight, so it's good for the next day, right? But yeah, that'll eventually, at least in the old battery. I don't know for sure if that's the reason it happens in cell phones these days, but it seems to be because batteries always, lose their length over time. At least rechargeable batteries. Yeah, probably. Yeah. 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 Like I did that for PS3. My controller was I used the SCUF controller for a PS4 SCUF controller, so it had to be plugged in to work on PS3. But that was the same thing. Like even when I used the regular PS3, I just kept it plugged in all the time because I was 2 feet in front of the machine, so I never had to worry about it dying. But yeah, it wouldn't last long if I did unplug it. It did not typically last long. And then the headsets I never really have because the wire kind of annoys me. So I typically unplug those once they're charged. But yeah, and like the one I use, like it works. I could charge it and still use it at the same time. So it's never really an issue. Unless, like, it happened at Bristol when we were doing that team thing, I think, or something. One of those races where my mic died at the end of the race. And then I think even recently at Talladega, I did something wrong because I was plugging in my mic and I forgot to change something or take just 2 tires or something. And but that rarely happens because usually it tells me and I plug it in between the race or something like that. And then I can just continue on till it's charged, then I'll unplug it. Oh, really? Mm. What kind of plug-in does it have? It's not like a cell phone plug-in or anything? Yeah. Yeah, that's what it'd be. It'd be the Android little mini USB. It is flatter than the other one. Uh, it's this new headset. I just got another headset because like the other one I had for like 6 years. It finally was like I had to smack it in the left ear to get the left ear to work. And then fucking you could hear shit from 20 feet away. Like it's supposed to. At first you couldn't hear anything more than a foot away, but now you can hear everything. And then there was something else. Something else happened to it. And so I ended up getting a new one. But it's sweet because the plug on this one is the same as my current cell phone, which is different. Than it wasn't one of those little mini USBs like the typical one. It's like a different one now, like the next version of mini USB. And so like my same cell phone one that I already have a long cord for works for this now. So it's fucking great. I hate that with shit. They got all these different fucking mini USBs. They're like, why can't everyone just agree on one? But, they want to sell chargers and shit. Every time someone gets a new phone, they got to get new shit. Like, I hated that for the car charger. It's like every time I get a phone, I got to buy another fucking car charger. Like, those ones are like $30. Like, you get cheap ones, but it takes fucking 3 days to charge the phone. Yeah. Like I got this adapter. It goes on like a DeWalt battery, and it has a couple USB ports. And like, it's not super fast, but it's like when I plug my phone into my car with the charger, it fucking barely charges it. It takes forever. Like it would take all day to charge it full. But like with my plug-in one, it's like a fast charge. It takes like fucking 45 minutes, half hour. I have other plugs like for different like tablets and shit like that would still work on my last phone, but like it would tell you, it'd be like slow charge, 5 hours and 29 minutes to a full charge. It's like Jesus Christ. Like fuck, the one day I was trying to call and order some drinks because I didn't have time to go to the beer store or anything, and the place was closing in like 10 minutes, and my phone was dying, like it was on 1%. And so I'm on Skip the Dishes or whatever, DoorDash, trying to order it, and the phone died. So I was like, son of a bitch. Like, fuck. So then I plug it into the car charger, but I had to wait like a couple minutes to get it to like 2%. And this phone's old now. And so, like, I would get almost through fucking ordering it, and that fucking thing would die again. Come on. Like my normal charger, it could be on 1% or 2%, and it'll charge it enough, like charge it more than it's using, so it won't die. But the car one barely charges at all, and so I ended up making it home and like ran in the house and plugged it in and fucking ordered the shit with like 5 minutes to spare. Yeah, me too, man. I'm gonna go lay down. I'm fucking so tired. Yeah. It's the first time I've sat down in this chair and to race at least in like two days. I think since Tuesday night. Uh, well, like it's been like 80 degrees, 85 degrees, 86 degrees the last couple days. So I've been out in the garage and watching some hockey and enjoying the outside the last couple days. And fuck, I've been cooped up in this house for like 6 months. I'm finally back working again too. So it's tough, man. These last couple days trying to get up at 8 in the morning. Fuck. It's not even the getting up. It's like I can't fall asleep till like 4 in the morning. Like the Tuesday night, I had some drinks and then ended up racing some Talladega. Fuck, next thing I know, it was 4 a.m. I'm like, son of a bitch, man. So then I didn't get much sleep that night. Then last night I was watching hockey and having some drinks till about 2 in the morning. And then I have to be up. So no drinks tonight. I'll probably still watch some hockey, but I'm gonna go lay in bed and watch it. Hey, if you throw a hockey on right now, Toronto and Tampa are in overtime. This could end the series too if Toronto wins it. Yeah. But yeah, I'll see you tomorrow probably. All right, have a good one. Oh shit, I'm still streaming. Right there, stream out. That was bullshit in that race. Stupid pothole and then getting wrecked. But it's only a qualifier. Who cares? All right. Cheers, everybody.